All right, let me read you the question. It's a box and it contains 27 apples. Some are red, some are green. Now, there are 27 apples altogether. If 66 2/3% are red apples, then how many green apples? That's the question. Well, one of the first things you want to do is summarize numerically the key numbers and elements of that question. So I'm going to summarize right now. So the total in the box in terms of apples, the total equals 27 apples. Some are red and some are green, as you can see there. Now, the next thing we know is that 66 2/3% of those apples are red. Okay, the question is, how many apples are green? That's the question mark. That's our mission. That is our task. How many green? Well, what do we have? Well, we have the percentage red, but we have to get the number of green apples in that box with a total of 27. Well, the next thing I want to do once we've summarized this is draw a little picture next to this, something that represents what we're doing right now. So if I was to draw a picture, I would just draw a little rectangle like this. Let's say that's all the apples in there, and the total number is 27 apples altogether. 27 apples altogether. Some red, some green, combination. Now, we know 66 2/3 is red. So 66 2/3. Let's work with the 66 2/3. Now, 66 2/3%. What's that as a fraction so we can work with it? That's the first thing. Well, one of the best things you can do is memorize what 66 2/3 is. So I can work it out, and I've done it in other videos. You can watch that. But in this example, I'm just going to go straight to the fraction. 66 2/3, a great trick for this is just to take the 2/3 away, and that's your fraction. So 66 2/3% is equivalent to 2/3. It's the same thing as a fraction. That's the percentage. This is the fraction. Okay, now let's represent this. So 66 2/3 are red apples. So if I was to look at this as 2/3, if I break it up into 3/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 1/3, 2/3 is red apples. From there to there. That's red apples, 2/3. 2/3 of it. The rest over here is green. And that's our task. We don't know how many. So how do we work that out? That's our task. Let's work out how many green. So the best thing we're going to do is this. Let's first work out how many red apples. And then once we work out how many, we take it away from 27 and we're left with green. That'll tell us how many green. So let's do that. Let's get 2/3. Let's work out 2/3 of that box and work out how many are red. So let's work that out now. So 2/3. So all you have to do is 2/3 of all the apples, which is 27 over 1. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of cancelling here. So I've got 3 here, 27 there. I'm going to do some cancelling. I'm going to divide 3 into 3 and 3 into 27. So 3 into 3 goes in once. How many times does 3 go into 27? It goes in 9 times. 9. Okay, now all we have to do is multiply across. The 2 times the 9, let's multiply these two guys. That and that, multiply. And 1 times 1, multiply. So 2 times 9, what does that equal? 2 times 9, that's going to give us 18. Write it in black. That's 18. 1 times 1 is 1. So it's 18 over 1, which is code word for 18. You don't need the one on below. So there are 18 apples that are red. So from here to here, 18 apples are red. From there to there. We know the number of red, 18. We know the total number is 27, and 18 of them are red. So now how do we find the green? Easy, as you can see. 27, which is the total, Take away 18, which is red, will leave us how many green? So let's go ahead and do that. So the total is 27. Take away the 18 apples, which are red, equals how many we're going to have green. Green apples. So it's very easy to work it out. So 27 minus 18, what does that give you? It gives you a grand total of 9 green apples. So again, 27 in total. Take away 18 red. What's left is green. 9 green apples. Thanks for watching.